Donald Trump, whatever it is he's doing, whatever period of his life it is, he likes to tell a lie and then repeat that one lie more than he repeats any other lie. Okay? We saw it during his first term after he ran against Hillary Clinton. He talked about the fact repeatedly that he actually got more votes than her in the popular vote, and that's just everything was wrong. After the 2020 election, we listened to him up to this day even talk about like the election was rigged and stolen because he can't spell the word stolen for some reason. But ever since he got back into office, one of the things he has repeatedly boasted about and of course lied about is the $17 trillion in investments that he has secured for our country. Every few days, the 17 trillion. And last week, he actually upped it to 18 trillion. So now there's 18 trillion in foreign investments coming into the United States. And I have repeatedly debunked that. I've talked about the fact that the European Union, who pledged 650 billion, I think it is, said, actually, we're not going to do it, but maybe our businesses could do it if they choose to. We don't know. Essentially, all of the things Trump has said, all of the countries he said are doing these big investments, none of it's real. It's all fake. And the $18 trillion number is also fake because according to the White House's own website, they put all the numbers out there like Doge did, and that only adds up to 8 trillion. So even their own numbers show that Trump's 18 trillion number is a lie, but it gets even worse when you break it down. And as I've said, I've broken it down to a degree in the past, but CNN's Daniel Dale, right, resident fact checker, actually did a phenomenal job of breaking it down and explaining why none of this is real. Like literally none of it's real. So let me read you this. This is from Daniel Dale. First off, the 600 billion from EU firms, even though the European Union has made clear that this is merely an estimate of potential private investment, not an actual commitment. So right off the top, 600 billion off the 8 trillion, gone. 600 billion from Saudi Arabia, even though the Saudis' vague 600 billion pledge encompasses both, quote, investments and trade, not simply Saudi investment in the U.S. So basically what that means is we'll buy about 600 billion worth of weapons. We're not investing in your country, and that 600 billion will likely be spread out over, 10 to 20 years.